Newcastle United are interested in signing Nico Gonzalez. In fact, according to David Ornstein, Man City and Newcastle are already in negotiation for Nico Gonzalez. Now, the figure has not been mentioned, but I don't know. But I sensed it. I noticed that Nico Gonzalez is not going to be part of Enzo Maresca's future. Yeah, I noticed it from the proceedings. I remember I made a video about it, stating that it seems like Enzo Maresca prefer Kovacic over Nico Gonzalez because all the matches we played in the preseason, Kovacic started all of them, and Nico Gonzalez come up from bench. Even though for me personally, I prefer Nico Gonzalez to Kovacic. Reasons being that I can never trust Kovacic to play DM for me. I can never trust him. He's a fantastic player, but I will never trust him to play the DM for me because he carries the ball too much. He carries ball too much. A proper defensive midfielder is not supposed to hold the ball more than 3 seconds or 5 seconds. No. But Kovacic would like to carry the ball, dribble and run past 3 or 4 players. That is not what a defensive midfielder is supposed to do. In my book, I haven't seen any proper defensive midfielder that will want to dribble past 2 or 3 players. No. So I will never trust Kovacic to be my DM. I rather have Nico Gonzalez rather than Kovacic. So, but during that preseason, I noticed that Enzo Maresca preferred Kovacic over Nico Gonzalez. Understand? But I didn't know that Nico Gonzalez is going to leave because of that. So it seems like that is what is going to happen at this particular point. I don't know, honestly speaking, and I don't know, honestly, I don't know what to make of this news. Is it good that we are letting go of Nico Gonzalez? Absolutely not. I would rather let go of Kovacic than let go of Nico Gonzalez, because Nico Gonzalez still has age in his side, and he has a potential, to be our next Rodri. Yes, it has been almost 2 seasons, and it still hasn't worked out for Nico Gonzalez at Manchester City. But at the same time, I'm not in support of letting Nico Gonzalez leave. I would rather let Kovacic leave because of his age instead of Nico Gonzalez. But it seems like the club have made up their mind to sell him, and they are now in negotiation with Newcastle. The number is not yet out. I mean, the price that Manchester City put on him or the price that Newcastle are pricing him is not yet out. So we will see. We'll see later in the day. But why are we busy selling off our players and we are not replacing them? Hugo Vienna, this is your first proper season or your first proper transfer window. Do not mess this thing up. Do not mess this transfer window up. Do not mess it up. Do not mess it up, Hugo Vienna. I don't know. I don't know what is going on at this club at this particular point. Honestly, I genuinely don't know. Just like I said in my previous video, it's looking scary. It's looking scary. It's looking scary. Honestly speaking, it's looking scary at this point. So, I mean, letting Nico Gonzalez leave for Kovacic, that is not a good idea. It is not a good idea. It is not. In fact, if you asked me before this transfer window opened, I would have mentioned Kovacic as part of the players I want to leave Manchester City this summer. But he's not leaving. In fact, the board or the management have already given him their word that he's not going to leave, that they want him to be part of the club. I believe this is down to Enzo Maresca. Yeah, that is what I believe. I don't think that the board would necessarily want to keep Kovacic at his age and then go ahead and sell 2 of our most younger midfielders, Tijani Rangers and Nico Gonzalez, while we are keeping Kovacic. Okay, we shall see anyway.